interference, yeah. I just need 4 to a table because you're going to do something with the board. So find a table that needs your body and go there. So that today's lesson is about interference and how to use that to your advantage, because you can. You know, sometimes somebody will bid a suit and we've got it stopped. Then that might help us bid a no trump, right? It's very helpful. But you have to go slow if they bid more than one suit, okay? So let's look at this particular auction. If you are 4 to a table, and I hope you are, 4 to a table, this isn't going to work unless there's 4 at your table. It's not going to work unless there's 4 at your table. Let's see, Kathy and Jackie, there's a pair there, you're there, we need 1 there. We need 1 back with Jay and Doll. Yes, you may pull out your cards. Don't show them. You may pull out your cards. Here, Cinda, you want to sit over here, sweetheart? Bill, we need your body. There we go. There we go. All right, let's talk about this. East, as we said, East is the dealer, right? Right. East is the dealer. And he passed at the get-go. So South, it's your turn. I need a vote on what you would bid with this South hand. Pick up your cards. Huh? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. However you want to turn it. I don't care. Huh? All right, Debbie Blair says 1 club. South, you agree with that?
I don't know yet.
All right, look it up.
Give us a second.
Yep, come on in,
Give us
Bill.
a minute. I do too.
So we've got 2 bodies there and 2 bodies here. One of you is going to have to make a decision. Sandra, can you sit over there across from Sandra? Bill, can you sit over across from you? Huh? Mary, my partner's here. Is she coming over? So I've heard 1 club is a vote for South. Who else voted for 1 club? Okay. Karen says 1 club is the right answer. Who else likes 1 club as an opening bid from South? All right, Mel does too. That's enough. So we're going to go to club. West, pass. West, pass. All right, you agree with that? North, on you. What do you say? Your partner's bid a club?
2 no.
Huh?
2 no.
What do you think, Riddle? 3 no. What else? What other votes do I have? Whatever votes do I have? 4. From North. From North. Obviously you haven't got the...
I'm going to win 2 guys.
Huh? What does North think? South has been. My first question to you, North. Do you have a major? Do you have 4 of a major?
No.
All right. Given your distribution, do you look no Trumpy?
No.
What can you say? What could you say? Look at the hand. South? What do you think? And those of you who don't have 4 on the table, you can lay the hand down. You can lay the hand down.
But we're supposed to tell you what North is going to say?
I want to know what you think North should bid.
1 no Trump. 2 no.
You say 2 no. You say 1 no Trump. You say... You know what? I think, Abby, I think really this hand, you don't have a 4-card major. Your distribution has got some holes. So I think 1 diamond is a fair bid. Okay? 1 diamond. All of you North players, look at that as a possibility, right? All right, let's rock over to East. East, you're going to interfere. You are going to interfere. So, all right, Mary votes for double. Who likes that? East? 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 What does that say? Rest of you, what's that double mean? She's got the majors, doesn't she? She's got the majors.
She's short.
And she doesn't have those minors.
She doesn't have what?
Doesn't have those minors. Her strength is in the majors. And she doubles. She wants to hear from her partner. her partner should know, pick one. Pick one. Now, East didn't open, did they? They did not open. But all of a sudden, they doubled. Okay? So South says, Yeah, Debbie says South should just repeat the clubs. South, do y'all like that?
Yes.
All right, I agree. 2 clubs. 2 clubs. All right, guys. Start in whatever position you are. Start picturing in your mind the shape of your partner's hand. How many clubs is this promise?
6.
5.
It really just promises.
Really?
Yeah, it really. I know what you're saying, Karen, because if the auction had been like 1 club, 1 spade, 2 clubs is a little longer, but North doesn't know if his partner opened on the 3-card suit or what. It really just promises 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to pick my hands and have 6 every time, you betcha, but I don't. I always get that. So, comes to 2 club, West lays back down, he can't do a thing. You agree with that, West?
Yes.
Okay. Here's where we separate the women from the girls. North, you have all this information. And when you and your partner are bidding minors, what's your real goal? What do you want to do? You want to play no trump? That's what minors are for. Never forget that. Minors' job is to take tricks in no trump. That's their job. So you want to be in that car driving that direction if you can. Now I'm not saying, well, I got to bid no trump because I got minors. You can't if you don't have stoppers, right?
Yeah.
So taking all this into consideration, North, it's on you. What do you bid?
3 no.
I'm chicken, so I bid 3 clubs.
You like 3 clubs? Any other votes?
3 no.
Keep fishing. Tell your partner, describe your hand. Describe your hand. What have you got? Yes. We're talking about North describing their hand. How
2
much?
spades.
Lucinda, Debbie, that's right. 2 spades. 2 spades. Now, does she have 4 spades? No. If she had, she'd have bid them at the get-go.
She has stopper.
She has a stopper. She doesn't have, you know she does not have 4 spades. Because her obligation, I don't care if she has 8, well, she couldn't. I don't care how many diamonds she has. When you pick up a hand, your partner opens a minor, you have 4 of a major, doesn't matter how hunky they are, bid the major. That's your goal. So, when North bids 2 spades, what does she say? I have a stopper. And I don't have a heart stopper, because you go up the line. If she'd had a heart stopper, you would again know she doesn't have 4 hearts, but she has a heart stopper. Yeah, you start from clubs and go up the line. Well, the clubs is the first, you know, it's just, the clubs was your first bid. If you had equal weight diamonds and clubs, you bid the diamond. When you start the bid, you got down the line. If I have 5 hearts and 5 spades, I bid a spade, then I might come back with a diamond. I mean a heart. If I have 5 hearts and 5 spades, you start with a spade.
But you start with a higher.
You start with a heart. But when you respond, you go up the line.
Yeah.
You go up the line.
Yeah.
If you bid a club and your partner says a heart, that does not deny spades.
Right.
They're just going up the line. And you don't care the quality, you care about the length. So if my partner bids a club and I own 4 spades, ace, king, queen, jack, and I own 4 hearts, 2, 3, 4, 5, I need to bid
It'll be hard.
You go up the line when you respond.
You're not talking about bidding, just okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking about bidding, I'm just saying in normal, everyday stuff. We go up the line. So, when North bid 2 spades, she denied a stopper in hearts, didn't she?
Yeah. Right.
And what is the unspoken question?
Do I have a heart stopper?
Yes, partner, do you have a heart stopper?
Yep.
If you do,
You say 3.
we're covered. I've got the diamond and I've got a spade stopper. You've got the clubs. If you have a heart stopper, let's roll. So,
East would pass.
East passes. East says, okay, I hope you guys play one of the majors. That's what he says. Play them majors, girls. Get after it. That's what he says. Now, South can tell the partner if they have a heart stopper by bidding what?
3 hearts. 3
No,
hearts. Where are we?
Let's go to 2 no.
Yeah.
2 no. 2 no. Doesn't really know yet if they have the points. This guy's got some points. He's got something, don't they? Now, West is broke, or he's sandbagging a bunch of minors. So, when South says 2 no, that says, I have a heart stopper. We can play no draw. If they didn't have a heart stopper, they would need to bid 3 clubs or 3 diamonds. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Can't pass this 2 spades. Can't pass it. Right?
What you're saying is responder to opening bid is, they're the one that's going to determine whether they go on or not.
Yeah, at this point, responder's going to make the decision.
Right.
He knows more. He knows more. Remember, when you're a responder, you know more. Right. Debbie says, what if I'm South and I've got a great big hand? What if I'm 18, 19 points and I have a stopper? Yeah, because you got a blip from your partner, you have enough points, right?
Yeah.
So
But you don't know it.
You don't know. I think he's got an opening hand. I don't think he's got a barn burner, but he's got an opening hand. And he's got the, most important, he's got the heart stopper. Now everything needs to work beautifully, but you have to go for it. You have to try. And North didn't need, well, what's North going to say?
3 no.
Okay, that was in unison. Very, 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 very good. Very, very, very good. All right, now, while I go over this next part, if you haven't done so, I want you to lay out the cards, kind of dummy style, so everybody can see. Take a quick minute and look it over. Okay. And then we're going to do another little piece of this. Everybody turn your hands. Yes, dear. Yes, Joe.
Why wouldn't South have just gone 3 no when they had yours?
Well,
Because they know,
okay, Joe's question is, why did South just say 3 no? At what point? Here?
yes,
Well, I don't think they're strong enough.
I'm not strong.
I don't think they're strong
I
enough
have 13, so I can't.
to say 3 no. I think they feel like they need input from their partner. Because at this point, it's still pretty low level. At 2 spades, it's pretty low level. They need their responder to have more than a minimum response. If responder has 10-ish points, they can go. And they pretty much have to go to 2 spades.
yes.
Okay? But they, you need the stuff to go to 3 no. Because if you miss a trick, you're dead. Right?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at this. If you have, okay, let me get over here. Right here, look at number 1. At the point that North bid 2 spades, if they had stoppers in both of them, they would have bid 2 no. You see that? At the point they had both of them, they know. She who knows goes. She who thinks she knows goes. You know, Paula says, what if North only had 11 or 10 points? 11 or 10 points. At the point where they said 2 spades, at that point, if I had stoppers in both, I would bid 2 no. I would bid 2 no. So, if South, you know, stopper in both, you and your partner bid in minors, go for it. If you've got them both. Because you already know. Whoever knows goes, right? Now, what if you have a stopper in spades, but no heart stopper? What do you bid?
2 minutes.
Spades. You bid the spades. You bid the spades. And you might have to bid them on the 3 level. But that means your partner's got to go to the 4, so be careful if they can't deal with the hearts. Now, when you have a stopper in hearts, let's say you're east, and you have a heart stopper, but no spade stopper, you bid the hearts. Now, that doesn't make sense. No, that's not right. I'm in North. I'm in, yeah.
It does. 2 hearts.
No space.
Too hard.
Yeah, all right. If this was North, and they had the heart stopper, but they did not have a spade stopper, they would have bid 2 hearts.
You're talking about North on all of
Yeah.
these?
I really am, because think about it. If North had stoppers in both of them and enough strength, it'd say 3 no after it, right? If they had stopper in spades and no hard stopper, which is what they had, it denied the spade, didn't it?
No, it's not supposed to North.
This is North, baby, this is North. Okay, now let's walk over here. When all of this bidding, the spades and the no trump, this no trump is really a bid for a heart stopper. You see that? That's a heart stopper right there. Okay? That 2 no says, I have a heart stopper. If North felt a little weak, he might correct back to 3 clubs. You don't know. He might correct back to 3 diamonds if he didn't feel like they could do it. Or he might pass, which is all right. They know.
Are the cubids still, you're looking at North,
I'm looking at North for this exercise, yes.
but not cubic, we're not
Not
that.
South. Yeah. What I want you to take with you is when 2 suits are bid by an opponent, maybe both of them bid, or maybe one of them bid. What is this? How many suits is this?
2 what?
How many suits is that double?
2.
2. It said, pick one of the other ones, partners, because I don't have their clubs and I don't have their diamonds, but I got the rest of them. Pick one. That's what that says. A double says both of them. Or if they stuck their noses in and said a spade, a spade, 2 hearts, then they bid them both, haven't they? They bid them both. That double is they bid them both. So, when 2 suits are bid by the opponents, and you start cue bidding, that tells. That says my opponent said double, and when North said 2 spades, that tells you I got spades. That tells 2 suits, and you cue bid their suit, that tells. All right? A cue bid by you or partner, let's get to my notes here. I'm going to say it wrong. It tells you. 2 suits. Okay.
Okay, what does it tell?
Cue bid. What does it
It says
tell?
you have a stopper in
if East has said one spade, what is this? What's two spades? That's that ass. He only bid one suit. So he's asking. Do you
But
have
that's
that? He's asking. When they bid one suit, when you Q bid their suit, you're asking. Do you have that by the by? I don't. Do you have that? I've got the other. Just, you only have to remember two things. Two suits are bid, and you Q bid, that tells. I got it. One suit by the opponent, and you Q bid their suit, you're asking. Do you happen to have the spades? Because I got the hearts. I got the spades. It's saying you have the, it's, if he had bid one spade and North had said two spades, he said, I got the hearts, do you have the spades? You want to keep,
Wait, okay, East gives one spade.
uh-huh,
North comes back and says two spades.
right.
And he's saying he has hearts.
He's saying he has hearts.
He's telling you.
No, one spade, when it's one suit. When it's one suit, you're asking. If he had said one
All
heart,
right, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's just go through one, because when it says one spade,
Yep.
if North says two spades,
right,
he is asking
do you have
as
the
a
spade?
partner if you have.
Spade star.
Stopper and spade.
And he's saying, I have a heart stopper. It's in, yes, Cynthia.
I think maybe the confusion is, and I could be wrong too,
Yeah,
but I think over here, you're giving us general information.
Right.
But some of us are looking at these hands.
okay.
That's why it's not jiving.
Don't look at this hand. Don't look at this hand. This is what I want you to take away. This is what I want you to take away. Okay? Wasn't this fun? If you guys, just 1 second. Yes, Mary Jane. Okay, then we're gonna do it again next